I'm sure many of you will be familiar with Harrods if you have ever traveled to London. It is the world's most prestigious luxury department stores. But it did something quite orthodoxy recently. It launched a 5-week pop-up store co-branding with a robotics company selling Harrods special limited edition Optimus Prime, and it went viral. The robot company Harrods is working with is our portfolio company Robosen, and those eye-dropping robots, it's not just fancy toys. They're also the most sophisticated mechanical products that ever existed. Take the signature Optimus Prime figure as an example. It contains 6,000 key components, and out of which 36 are servo motors that allows you to program every joint of its body. This collaboration is a sort of experiment for both of the parties, especially for Harrods, because luxury and tech, especially robotics, are usually not something to be associated with each other. And Harrods has to be extremely selective and careful to be able to serve well its most demanding clientele worldwide. The good thing is eventually the results went beyond our expectations. Robosen becomes the first in sales across the whole year's planned pop-up stores so far. And the 5-week store becomes a permanent stand inside Harrods. As the investor, Robosen was my thoughts on this. First, I think Robosen is on an excellent track of becoming a global brand, which is the key success factor when it comes to consumer goods, regardless of regular consumer goods or consumer electronics. In fact, I would go further to argue that brand is one and the only genuine competitive barriers of a consumer goods. But of course, you need innovation in products, you need marketing, you need a proper channel to be able to start out, to be able to attract certain group of customers at the very beginning. But all those are means to build a brand. Once a brand is established, you will have fans that would purchase, that would buy your product no matter what, out of affection, not out of functionality. Or look at Apple. Apple ceased to impress its customers, its fans, for many years, but people are still buying. And Cook knows it, understands it very well. That's why he hired the former CEO of Burberry to become the senior VP in charge of retail in Apple. His salary was 8 times of Cook's salary. Remember, the number was something slightly above $20 million per year. The second point is, building a brand is hard enough. Building a luxury and premium brand is even harder. So what's the perks of being a premium luxury brand compared to being a regular brand? Is that you have the ability to tackle the category, the market in a lower price range. So for instance, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes, those luxury brands, they can launch their cosmetics lines, their perfume lines, and their eyewear lines, and they can make tons of profits out of it. The other way around doesn't usually go well. For instance, being recognized as a quality but affordable brand, Xiaomi has quite some setbacks with its high-end collections of mobile phone. Robosen's brand image and awareness is verified by things like Harrods already. If this trend continues, Robosen is likely to become a premium brand itself on its own. And that is to say, if Robosen decides to launch a regular toy line, probability of success is relatively high. Another exciting news is Robosen recently opened its flagship stores in both Doha International Airport and Abu Dhabi International Airport in collaboration with Cathay, a well-known Middle Eastern airport retailer. Another step forward towards becoming a world-respected global brand.
Passengers are reminded that boarding gates will close 20 minutes prior to departure.